Today's adventures takes us to Great Cat World Park, which is 2 miles west of Cave Junction, Oregon on Highway 199.
My name is Craig Wagner.
And you originated this particular facility.
Yeah, I founded Great Cats World Park, built the facility in 2003 or so. I was here and opened up in 2005. And things are been going very well so far.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, the original concept came from Minnesota?
Yeah, I've been around the cats for about 30 years. We came from Minnesota. We had a private facility there. It wasn't open to the public. We did a lot of traveling, worked for wildlife safari and different zoos and entities throughout many years, and decided to build a park because I got tired of traveling. And that way people could see all the cats instead of just the feel I brought on these shows and different events.
Now, what got you started in the cat world?
Oh, it's a long story. I was on my way home 30 years ago from a fishing trip, seen an old rickety sign nailed to a tree saying "Cougars for sale, next exit." Investigated, seen that you could actually buy these things, went and got a cougar. That one needed a friend, and then I went cat crazy, and here I am with 45 cats and 17 different species here at our facility.
That's wonderful.
So kind of fell into it accidentally. We're an interactive park with 45 cats, 17 species. We have babies lots of times that you can pet, and we do a guided tour where we show you how the cats climb and snarl. We stand up our tigers 8 feet, so it's a very interactive park with the staff and the keepers and the cats.
Okay. Now you're going to get in with the tigers, or
we're gonna go play with some 3 Bengal white tigers that we have here. They're about 15 months old, about 220 pounds. They're gonna put another 100 pounds on, and we're gonna interact with them a little bit. Our guests seem to enjoy that, and the cats love hanging out with the cat man.
That's great.
Baby. Like Sugar already is here. Good girl. So you guys know we do a couple different things with our cats here at the park, and then just have it open to the public. We do some ambassador work with our cats. A lot of our cats are actually trained to walk on a leash, and we can take them out and do things for demonstrations, like educational shows, fairs, things like that. This is Spice right up here. That's Sugar with the lighter, and then Scooby's also in this enclosure.
You understand that language?
Oh, yes. That's where are my treats. These guys are all white tigers. White tigers are automatically going to be in the Bengal subspecies of tiger. They're not found in any other. That white fur is a recessive gene. It's called the heterozygous gene. And both parents do have to be carriers of that to create the white cub. But both parents can be orange and still result in a white baby. Those 2 that are playing with him right now are actually twin sisters. They're about 15 months old, so they are babies still. They weigh about 260 pounds right now, and they're full grown. They'll be about 350, so they get a little bit bigger. Their brother Scooby, on the other hand, he's the one you can't see right now, but he's about 3.5 months younger. He's about a year old.
Do that in front of everybody. Hey, get out of there. Get out of there.
I'm trying to smell my sister.
That's one thing. Because then they're going to lick me.
Spice, on the other hand, is actually part of our breeding program. We're hoping when she gets a little older, she gets some babies out of her. There's Scooby a little better for you guys.
They're just tenderizing me for later. The bigger the cat, the rougher the tongue is. They get tiger size, they can shave you. Very rough tongues. Of course, why does cats need a rough tongue? Lick all the meat off the bone, very important. But more importantly, for grooming that coat. That rough tongue takes all the mats and everything out of that coat so that coat can be in top peak condition, because that's their camouflage. They're not blending in. They're not catching prey items.
If you can see on them, they do all have blue eyes. That's a trait that all white tigers have. Along with the pink on their nose and on their foot pads is a lot lighter compared to the orange tigers. You can see they have different colored stripes. Scooby and Spice here have chocolate stripes. Their sister Sugar has mostly orange striping, and they can also have black striping as a white tiger. It does vary between individual cats.
Scooby saved me. See that? Scooby backed me up. I like that. Us boys stick together even out here. Keep her up there. Keep her up there for just a little while.
Wonderful photography. That's a great shot.
Oh, look at those weapons come out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. She's like, I want some too.
Oh, another country heard from.
Sugar. If you, yeah, there you go. It'd be nice. Okay. Got it? Here you go.
There's a shot for you.
You bet.
That's a good girl. They're being diet little.
See her weapons? It's a good thing this cat is shy. We don't have encounters with the lynx and humans. Those weapons could do some serious damage. Now they hunt small prey, but that does not mean in desperate times they won't go after something as large as a deer. Yeah, just because we can't work them does not mean that we don't want them anymore. Yeah, no, this is their home for life. The animals that have a high amount have what look to be a black coat, but he's actually dark brown, red. He is a spotted leopard. Those patterns are on the skin. Many predators that will steal his food. So if he were to eat on the ground and another predator were to come up, he's gonna let him have it. Doesn't matter how hard he's worked for that meal, he can't risk injury. So they'll hear a mouse. That's when these long legs come in handy. Because those legs mean one thing. This is a cat that is built for speed. Second fastest cat on the planet. Can run 45 miles an hour, second only to the cheetah. Mice are quick too, and mice burrow. Those legs can reach all the way into a mouse burrow. With their claw, bring out their meal. We said no problem. We'll take them. Now we do things different with Voltar than we do with our other cats. When we're out for doing photography, there is always a barrier between the cat and the photographer. It's just one of us with a leash. Do not for 1 second underestimate the little guys. They are tough. These are the African wildcats, but there are other species of wildcat. Asian, Eurasian, Indian, European, and Scottish. They are the ancestors to our house cat. This is where it started. But it started thousands of years ago with the Egyptians. They saw how well this cat was at hunting mice, brought it in closer to their mills around the grain storage to control the rodent population. The Europeans, when they came over on the ships, they brought the European wildcat with them for the same purpose. Over time, forming a partnership between cat and man. 20 to 24 of these cats are left in the wild. This is a cat that will be extinct within our lifetime. It was sought after for that fur. You can see how thick and luxurious it is. It takes 6 to 7 full-grown leopards to make one fur coat, and that took hundreds of thousands of these animals out of the wild. Habitat loss and destruction. Used to roam all the way down into northern China, into Manchuria. Were once also known as the Manchurian leopard. Now we are part of the species survival program. You guys have any questions? Yep, all the cats use their tails for balance, the ones with the long tails. Absolutely.
Oh, now you're
The
tired.
leopards are nicknamed super cat. They're incredible leapers, climbers, jumpers. That tail is used for all of that. So
You pet him for me on video.
There you go. Say hi. You guys just met the parents recently. Cyril and Malenka out front are African servals. Now these guys are 10 weeks old. Within a year's time, they will be completely full grown. The outer coat helps to keep the moisture off the body when it's during the rainy season. And the undercoat helps for insulation. In the meantime, lions. The easiest cat you can look at and know the difference, male from female. Only the males have the mane. They are also the only social cats. They live in prides. 2 to 3 males with a dominant male, 2, 3, 15 or more females. And all of the females in the pride are related to each other. Now, his life is dictated to him through his mane. That mane causes him to sleep 20 to 22 hours a day. It is hot under all of that fur. Sleeping regulates body temperature. It helps keep him cool. It's a status symbol. Studies show the darker the mane, the fuller the mane, the more females are attracted to it. Tired working cat. This is a cat we've utilized on stage for photography, so we can't ask him to do anything for free. How about a little tougher? The jaguar. Pound for pound, the strongest animal, or the strongest cat on the planet, third strongest animal in the world. We are the only facility who houses 2 adult male jaguars together. Jaguars are solitary, very territorial. By age 2, they separate from their siblings, from their mothers, go off and find territories of their own. By all accounts, Bogey and Spunky here should have killed each other 8 years ago. They're 10 years old. They are brothers from the same litter, but what the key is they were mother raised. These are the 2 cats out of all of our cats that we have absolutely no contact with whatsoever. Never have, never will. And they were mother raised. Good boy. Now they fight just like brothers, sibling rivalry, but they've never hurt each other, not enough to warrant a separation. Maybe an occasional scratch here and there, but nothing serious. They hate to be apart from each other, have learned how to let themselves into each other's den overnight. We do separate them just to play it on the safe side, but they don't fight over food. Even babies nursing from their mother will fight over food. So we have a very, very unique situation here. So Samson here is a Bengal tiger. And there are 5 subspecies of tiger that can still be found in the wild. There is, though, a 6th that can only be found in captivity. That is your South China tiger. There's less than 50 of those cats left. You have your Malayan, your Sumatran, and your Indochina. Those 3 can be found in the wild. Combined, numbers are less than 100 left. You have your Siberian tigers, the biggest cats in the entire world. 800, 900 pounds. Between 200 and 220 of those cats are left. Where's Sam? Bengals, like Sam here, doing fairly well. Between 2,700 and 3,000 are considered left. Which in comparison, yes, does sound like a lot. But in actuality, tigers now occupy 3% of their historical range. In the past 20 years alone, we have taken 80% of tigers out of the wild. It is a $10 billion a year industry on the black market for tiger parts alone. Now, it's estimated in the next 10 to 12 years, all tigers will be extinct. Maybe not, though. There is hope. India is doing the best for their population of cats. They have uprooted and relocated entire villages to give this cat more land. Poachers, they will prosecute to the fullest, but they admit they don't have the manpower. The poachers are more elusive than the cats, but they are trying.
Well, I came out of the Great Cats tour, and it was wonderful, well worthwhile. And it's better than 87 here in the parking lot, and I'm headed back to the coast and up to Brookings, I think, for the night, where it's cooler.